أحبتي الطلبة، بناتي، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. توجهي إليكم اليوم بكلمتي هذه يؤكد أن اجتزنا معكم وبفضلكم، بفضل دعم ذويكم ومعلميكم، بفضل روح التحدي التي تسلحتم بها، بفضل إيمانكم بقدراتكم الكامنة، اجتزنا العقبات والصعاب. فما استطاعت هذه الجائحة التي عصفت بالعالم بأسره أن تكسر لكم قناة أو تلوي لهم همة أو تثبط معنوياتكم. فأثبتم أنكم مميزون، ملهمون، إنكم رائدو المرحلة القادمة. إننا نستطيع أن نعول عليكم، أن نحقق آمالنا إذ نحملكم إياها. رأيت قيم هذا البيت، المواكب متبلورة في كل ما يصدر عنكم، فكنتم استثنائيين بحق. وأغتنم الفرصة لأتوجه إلى شركائنا، نعم شركائنا، أولياء الأمور الكرام. نشكركم على تفانيكم، على دعمكم، على صبركم ومساهمتكم الفعالة. ونؤكد لكم بأننا ما حققناه من نجاحات هذا العام ما كان ليكون لولا الثقة التي منحتمونا إياها. أجل، لقد أعاد هذا العام تعريف مفهوم الشراكة بين المدرسة والمنزل، ومنحها بريقا ورونقا خاصة. بناتي، استوقفتني بالأمس تغريدة نشرتها وزارة التربية والتعليم على إحدى منصات التواصل الاجتماعي، مفادها ليس هناك سوى شيء واحد يجعل الحلم مستحيلا، وهو الخوف من الفشل. فدع ماضيك يمضي وتجاوز عقبات الأمس بكل مشكلاته. وأنا أقرأها تمثلتم أمامي جميعكم، نعم جميعكم، وكأنها تختصر الكثير مما أود قوله، فجزء منها يتعلق بمن نقف تكريما لهم، الذين طوعوا الظروف وحققوا الحلم، فطوبى للمواكب بإنجازهم، طوبى لذويهم ولهم. وجزء آخر من التغريدة يخاطب سائر الطلبة، وكأنها تنطق عن لساني. بناتي، ضعوا ماضيكم يمضي، تجاوزوا عقبات الأمس ومشكلاته، انطلقوا نحو الحياة والتفوق والإبداع، اكتشفوا ذواتكم، تغلبوا على خوفكم من الفشل، ليستحيل الحلم حقيقة وليس الأمس عنا ببعيد. فأيام قليلة مضت تفصلنا عن تلك العبارة التي أطربت مسامعنا ومسامع سكان العالم. مقولة صاحب السمو الشيخ محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم حفظه الله ورعاه: تمت المهمة بنجاح، وما أعظمها من مهمة. وقيل للتاريخ اكتب، فكتب العرب إلى المريخ. ذلك ما عنيته بقولي لا مستحيل. ومن نعم الله تعالى علينا وعليكم أننا ننعم في كنف هكذا قيادة رشيدة، وفي فيء دولة كالإمارات ترعى وتحمي وتنمي وتصقل. ثم إنكم في مواكبكم التي ما فتئت ترى فيكم ما لا ترونه في أنفسكم، وتؤمن بكم وبقدراتكم. فانطلقوا نحو الغد، ولا تسمروا أبصاركم على ماض ولا، واصنعوا التاريخ، تاريخ التفوق، لنراكم على منصات التكريم في قابل الأعوام. ألتقيكم على خير ودمتم بأتم صحة وعافية. Dear students, today we applaud and celebrate you, your growth, your perseverance, your strength, your efforts and your success. You strove so hard to be where you are on this day, and I cannot be prouder of each and every one of you. To our teachers, administrators and staff who remain focused on their mission and vision, thank you for all your remarkable work, love and dedication. You have not wavered in these unprecedented times, but have worked tirelessly to only help everyone grow stronger. To our parents, this year more than ever, we could not do this without your trust, patience and support. This year has redefined the concept of partnership between a school and home. The measures that you have taken to work with us to ensure the well-being of your child, both academically and personally, is something that we value and appreciate immensely. To our wonderful learners, I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your hard work, dedication and trust. I know that this past year has not been easy, but your commitment as students to face challenges with strength and resilience has provided me with much inspiration and motivation. The level of cooperation and dedication I have witnessed over the past year has been remarkable. It is reassuring to know that no matter what challenges you face them as a together, as a family, and know that you can count on one another to work together to find solutions and innovation. These times have truly been a testament to our core values that we share as a school. You may not be able to control a pandemic, but surely you can control your attitude towards it. These wonderful qualities make you the exceptional learners that you are today. Finally, to our awards recipients, congratulations. Congratulations for shining and finishing off last year with determination and integrity. You are a proof that no challenge will deter you from achieving academic excellence. I hope that you will continue to strive for the best each and every day of your promising lives. I also look forward to awarding new names and faces next year. I know that you are all ambitious and capable of great things. Finally, nothing your teachers, heads of sections, or I say measures the depth of pride and delight we feel when we see you thrive and succeed. And for that we say, thank you. Thank you, and may you always remain determined, optimistic, healthy, safe, and happy. Now, with great pleasure, I welcome our guest of honor. Her name is Haneen Asfour. Haneen is Al-Mawakib Al-Barsha class of 2017. Haneen was a remarkable student at all levels. Very active, excellent academically, cheerful, loved by everyone who knew her. She is still dear to our hearts. She's coming here to share with you her journey and to share with you some words of wisdom. Thank you very much. All the best, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hello everyone, my name is Haneen S. Asfour. I'm the founder of Level Up DXB, which I'll tell you a little bit more about later. I am the graduate of Al-Mawakib. I'm an alumnus. I graduated from Al-Mawakib Barsha in 2017. I study design management and marketing at the American University of Sharjah. I'm a TEDx speaker and the recipient of the Arab Woman of the Year award along with Miss Alisar, but I won for the Young Talent category. For those of you who are receiving the academic awards, I'm so proud of you and I'm so glad that your hard work is being acknowledged. For those of you who are not going to receive the awards, don't worry, I'm still proud of you and you guys are going places someday. This academic award is not going to define your future, nor your success, nor anything like that, but it is a symbol of maybe how good you are in certain subjects, and that's it. When it comes to academics is not necessarily a very good measure of your intelligence, which is why I always tell people to develop skills and develop different types of skills, because at the end of the day, that's really what matters. You can go up to an employer and say, yes, I got straight A's all throughout high school. He's going to say, okay, or she is going to say, that's impressive, okay, but what skills do you have to offer? What are you going to do with your future? How are you going to help us build this company? Blah, blah, blah. So that's really what is important. Now, let me tell you a little story about, me in the past and how my life used to be in high school. I remember attending those academic day award ceremonies, and I would look at the other speakers, and the speakers were amazing. They were very, very elegant, very wise, very intelligent, and I thought, oh, you know what, when I'm going to be 30 or 35, this is the exact person I'm going to be like. This person is my role model, or this person is exactly how I want to present myself. However, we need to understand that at the end of the day, not all of us are going to have life figured out. Not all of us are going to be extremely amazing at every single thing we do. Not all of us are going to have the perfect lives, and we're not going to have perfect lives, but that's completely okay. I was in high school and I wasn't necessarily the best student or the most active student or the brightest student or the prettiest student or the most popular student. I was the definition of average. And although that worried me, and although that was the main cause of all of my confidence issues and being shy and just not being able to present myself the way that I wanted. I doubted myself a lot. It was still a very big lesson that I had to learn. At the end of the day, all of my classmates were very ambitious people. They were at the top of the class all the time, and I simply, wasn't. And that was okay. They all wanted to study medicine, or they wanted to go study abroad. They received scholarships and all of that, and I'm like, okay, I want to study fashion design. And I was kind of ashamed of myself. But then, once I joined university, all of that kind of went away. Although I was presented with a new set of challenges and a new set of difficulties, my confidence started to rise up slowly. In school, I did not really have a certain passion. I kind of knew that I really wanted something to do with art, and I loved art classes, and I was so sad when we weren't, going to take any more arts classes after the grade 7 or grade 8, I believe. And it was it was a very sad moment for me, but at the end of the day, I loved doing, anything arts and crafts at home. I loved fashion design. I had so many sketchbooks that I would sketch and, draw outfits and color in outfits and whatever. And that's really what I wanted. And I started to join different types of clubs. I realized that I could sing, and I didn't really know that I really had a good voice, because I used to think that everyone's voice sounded like that for some reason, and I thought that my voice was very, very average. And it was only until one of my math teachers picked me and another friend to get up on stage or at the front of the class to come up and sing. And then she told my friend to be quiet, and she told me to sing solo. And I watched the whole class go like, and I was like, what's happening? And they're like, oh, you can sing. And I'm like, I can? Okay. So that kind of started my whole high school journey of performances, and all throughout, years 8 to 12, I was performing in French and Arabic, in, Islamic type songs, Adele, any song that you can ever imagine, I probably performed it. I even did Disney at some point. I performed like a Frozen song, and I did so many of that. And although that really helped build my confidence, because I was in front of, I was on stage, I was in front of so many people, and I had no choice but to perform. I could either humiliate myself or I could perform. I chose to perform because it's the better out of the two options. And I performed, and that's where my confidence started to rise up. And I found that, okay, you know what? Everyone has a little specialty in something. Everyone has, either math or writing or whatever. Mine was singing, and mine was performing. And when I was on stage, I realized that, wow, all of these people are looking at me, and wow, this is the feeling that I want to have forever. When I joined university, as I said, I was faced with a lot of different challenges. I decided to go for a major called design management, which is a mix between the design world and the business world. So upon joining university, it was very, very fun for me in the beginning. However, it was very difficult. It was kind of like a slap in the face, like, yes, you're joining university, here you go, a million tests, a million assignments. And I was extremely scared. And I did not do well the first semester, and I had to pay for it for literally the rest of my academic career at that university. I did not do well, and I spent, the rest of the semesters raising my GPA. Thank God my GPA is pretty good right now, but before it really, really wasn't. And I found that, the second year of university, I found that I wanted to develop certain skills. I didn't just want to attend university. I wanted to develop certain skills, and I wanted to do different things. However, we didn't really have that opportunity. There wasn't really something or, someone that you could go to and say, hey, like, I want to develop my personal skills. What are personal skills? So leadership, confidence, time management, productivity, all of those different things are called personal skills, and I wanted to develop them so that I could do better in university and so that I could focus on different projects in the future. So I found that there was nothing targeted towards youth. Everything was targeted towards much, much older people, and it was a big problem. So that was a very, very big motivation for me in order to tackle these issues and in order to simply create an Instagram page and create little events here and there. And I would go to certain places that allowed me to have up to 50 people for free, because I would, on social media, I would create a little bit of publicity for them, and then they would say, you know what, yeah, you can have the space for free. So I invited certain speakers and I invited certain coaches, and they were the ones who delivered workshops on those categories like time management, motivation, public speaking, productivity, all of those things. And it really, really helped. And thank God, Level Up just blew up out of nowhere. After that, I realized that I had a passion for public speaking. I was already used to performing on a stage in front of everyone. So I thought, you know what, how easy would speaking be? If I can sing, I can speak. So I realized that speaking is actually, it's a bit difficult to gather your thoughts. However, I love to be authentic with an audience and just share what I know, just like what I'm doing right now. And it was a way to post things on social media and kind of have myself and Level Up known more, so that we can be able to serve the youth and actually educate the youth. So for me, education was something very, very, very important. Not necessarily math and science and all of those things that I personally don't enjoy, but the skills that actually are needed and things that you will need no matter what. If you study math or biology or fashion or law, whatever you need, you always need to know the basics of public speaking and time management and motivation and all of those things, so that you can be able to excel in whatever you do. So those are the things that I felt like were missing. And at the end of the day, skills are what matter. Education matters and skills matter even more. Try to develop your skills as much as possible, and even if you can't, try to find any platform, including us, to develop any skills that you can, whether it may be Microsoft Word or creating presentations or design or anything like that. Those little skills really, really matter. Another thing that I learned over the years is that money is very, very, very important. You never know when a pandemic might come. You never know when something huge and a huge problem might come. Your parents are probably not going to be able to support you and what you do with friends and whatever. It's very important to start saving at an early age. If your parents give you 50 dirhams a week, 100 dirhams a week, keep 10 on the side in case. Keep it for an emergency fund, because you never know. And even if you have a little bit of savings, try to reinvest it in yourself. The money that I make right now, I reinvest it into myself. I purchase so many courses, so many books. I reinvest it into my company. I reinvest it into promotions on social media so that my videos can extend to a wider audience. Reinvest it into yourself. Once you have reinvested into yourself and you're able to make a more stable amount of income, even if you're in university and you have a little part-time job like me, then you can be able to invest it even further in the future. But money is so important. It's not important, in order to buy you a Lamborghini or anything like that, but money gives you more freedom and it gives you more opportunities to explore the things that you want. When you're tight on money, you find that, oh, you're not able to go to this university, or you're not able to move here, or you're not able to open up a company, or you're not able to do so many different things that you really want to do and you really need to do. So start thinking of money at an early age, and I really, really wish that school taught us a few things like that. But obviously I'm seeing Mawaqib become into a very, very huge institution that they bring in, AMSI Voices and all of those amazing speakers that come and teach you about so many different things. So take advantage, build connections with these speakers, because you never know when you might need their help and when you can assist them. So think of your future. Don't worry if you have not received an academic award. It does not matter at the end of the day. What matters is your skills, your network, your money management skills, and all of those little soft skills, because that is what's going to make you feel more confident in yourself and build more and more skills and do whatever you want to do in the future. Thank you guys so much. And if you want to reach out to me and speak to me about any of the challenges or opportunities that you're facing, you can DM me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Haneen_Asfour. Thank you.
grade 11 last year, grade 12 this year. Alia Al-Janahi, distinction, outstanding athlete, recognition. Amal Limheri, distinction. Aya Nakash, distinction. Dana Abu Qamar, scholarship, highest distinction, recognition. Dania Nazanda, highest distinction, recognition. Denise Erbai, distinction. Elena Kakun, highest distinction. Hala Kaddura, distinction, outstanding athlete. Hissa Sharaf, scholarship, highest distinction. Jana Ahmad, highest distinction, outstanding athlete, recognition. Jana Isawi, highest distinction, outstanding athlete, recognition. Jumana Dardir, highest distinction. Jose Nicolas, distinction. Lamis Samin, distinction. Lana Kenj, scholarship, highest distinction, recognition. Lana Waddah, distinction. Lujain Abu Baja, scholarship, highest distinction. Mahani Al-Janahi, distinction. Mariam Khalil, scholarship, highest distinction. Mariam Al-Attar, distinction. Minna Al-Fidawi, highest distinction, recognition. Minatalla Al-Huthami, scholarship, highest distinction. Miriana Baghdadi, highest distinction, outstanding athlete. Nof Khouri, distinction. Ranim Al-Halawani, distinction. Salim Ayub, distinction, outstanding athlete, recognition. Salma Abu Al-Fatih, distinction. Salma Al-Itribi, distinction. Sarah Kenj, scholarship, highest distinction, recognition. Selena Milan, distinction, outstanding athlete. Shahid Ali, highest distinction. Tala Shahal, scholarship, highest distinction, outstanding athlete, recognition. Tamara Mrayan, distinction. Yara Shahbaz, scholarship, highest distinction, recognition. Yasmin Abu Dahrouj, distinction. Yalda Fisharaki, outstanding athlete. Yusr Sadoun, highest distinction, recognition. Yujin Chang, distinction. Zainat Tamimi, highest distinction. Grade 10 last year, grade 11 this year. Ala Sabbagh, distinction. Al-Batul Al-Muhsin, distinction. Al-Reem Al-Abbas, high achievement. Amna Al-Bluki, high achievement. Asil Al-Hawamda, highest distinction. Celine Al-Khatib, distinction. Cynthia Khalil, distinction. Dalia Abdallah, distinction. Eliazia Abbas, distinction. Fatima Zada, distinction, outstanding athlete. Fatma Al-Hashimi, high achievement. Jida Kutub, distinction. Judy Sbainati, highest distinction. Layana Shunnar, scholarship, highest distinction. Linda Ali, distinction. مريم عبد الحكم High Achievement. ميرنا الركاد Distinction. نايا العفيفي Distinction. نور أميري Distinction. نور أبو راس High Achievement. نور مهدي Scholarship Highest Distinction. نور رمضان Distinction. رنا عبد الله High Achievement. صابرينا عطاري Distinction. سدين الخوالدة Distinction. سارة الإبراهيم Distinction. شهد الفياض Highest Distinction. سوما علي Highest Distinction. سوما الهياري High Achievement. تالا شتاوي Distinction. ياسمينة صالحي Distinction. زهراء نعمة Highest Distinction. زين أبو دحروج Distinction. زينة إسماعيل Distinction. زينة حماد Distinction. Grade 9 last year, Grade 10 this year. عليا الحليقاوي Achievement. بدور القاسم Distinction. ديما هزيم Distinction. فرح الحميري Distinction. فرح كواكنا Scholarship Highest Distinction. فريدة إمام Highest Distinction. فاطمة الدريع Highest Distinction. هنا الزرعوني Scholarship Highest Distinction. هيا سيوفي Highest Distinction. جود شرايحة Distinction. جولي معراوي Achievement. لارا قاسم Scholarship Highest Distinction. ليان المفلح Distinction. ليا حيتو Distinction. ليان علي Distinction. مرام محمد Scholarship Highest Distinction. مريم السعيد Scholarship Highest Distinction. مايا الشعار Distinction. ندى الزويري Distinction. نيل أسطل High Achievement. راما عيساوي Scholarship Highest Distinction. رانيا جلداري Distinction. روجين خطيبي High Achievement. ساشا الحج Distinction. سارة الشرقاوي Distinction. شمس العامري Scholarship Highest Distinction. سيما نصيف Highest Distinction. تولين عبد الجابر Distinction. يارا أبابنة Achievement. زهرة خليل Distinction. زينة صعب Distinction.